Bring it back.
This is WPNN. My name is Adriel.
And I'm Isaiah.
Students, Ms. Jameer wants to remind seniors and juniors of this week's college rep visits. College reps from the following universities are scheduled to visit Heritage. Seniors and juniors can still sign up for some of these at the counselor's table in the cafeteria.
College reps that will be here are listed on the screen.
Juniors and seniors are also invited to attend the college fair at the Melbourne Auditorium next Tuesday, September 17th from 6 to 7:30 p.m.
You need to register at this link. For the evening college fair,
If you can't make the evening fair, there is a daytime fair next Tuesday, September 17th from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at Palm Bay High School.
if you would like to go by bus to the daytime college fair next Tuesday, please see Ms. Jameer ASAP in guidance. Room 2112 for a permission form. Your permission form must be in by this Monday.
Panthers, you know who else can help you with your career? Coach Birch teaches nutrition and food science here at Heritage. Please listen and enjoy our interview with him.
Birch, I'm one of the TV production students, Isaiah, and where are you from?
Hi, Isaiah. I am from Melbourne, born and raised, but live here in Palm Bay now.
Okay, what school you went to?
I don't like to admit that, but I went to Mel High.
No, hi.
Unfortunate.
All right.
Yeah,
How long you been teaching for?
8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
Wow. What made you become a teacher?
So I didn't start working for the schools as a teacher. I started working for the schools, interestingly enough, in the cafeteria. And then I became a cafeteria manager, worked at a few different schools, ended up landing here at Heritage. And the principal at the time thought I would be really helpful to the school to start teaching this particular class. And it happened to open up. The teacher that was teaching the class decided to quit, and then I moved in. And that's how I became a teacher.
And what do you say are the benefits of nutrition and the food science program in this high school?
Well, I got to teach more, of the staff here about what it's really about. But when people go through this class, they learn a lot of basic to intermediate culinary skills. But then they go a lot further than that, and they learn about some of the science behind cooking and how to keep food safe, kind of what to expect when they go into a restaurant, what to look for to make sure that they're eating food that's been handled safely.
And are you able to tell us some of the importance of food safety?
Absolutely. Foodborne illnesses kill people. So if you can avoid getting a foodborne illness by knowing about food safety, or if you work your way into the culinary world and start, a good career in food, then you will prevent giving people foodborne illnesses, which then can cause lawsuits and things like that, and people lose their lives. So I'd say that's a pretty important situation.
And what would you say is your favorite part of this profession?
Honestly, just interacting with y'all. I mean, I come to work every day not knowing exactly what to expect, so everything is different every single day, which is interesting and nice. It never gets boring. And, you guys all obviously have a lot of energy, and it's just kind of fun learning, about y'all and how you live, how you see the world, and all y'all's weird lingo is kind of interesting too sometimes.
What is your least part of the profession?
The paperwork. I hate doing paperwork, so that's why I'm very happy with Focus and the way that I give assessments and things like that. It's all done through electronics, and that makes life a lot easier.
And is there anything that you can change in our education system? What would it be?
Discipline. If I could change anything, if I had all the power in the world to change anything in the education system, I would change what we discipline for, and then the things, and I think there's some things we discipline for that we shouldn't, and I think there's some things that we don't discipline for that we should, and that would just make everybody's lives a lot easier, including the students.
That was a great interviewing you.
All right. Very nice.
Very nice.
Students, Hispanic Heritage Month is celebrated from September 15th to October 15th each year. It begins as an Hispanic Heritage Week in 1968, and this month, a wrong celebration recognizes the history, culture, and contributions of American citizens whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, and the Caribbean, Central, and South America.
Next week, September 16th through the 20th, we will be celebrating Hispanic Heritage Spirit Week. Panthers, please join us by dressing the following themes.
This past Wednesday, First Sergeant Carlos A. Colon Robles, Heritage High School's Army instructor with our JROTC department, presented a 9/11 memorial ceremony.
The ceremony consists of cadets raising the flag on the poles and lowering them to the half-mast and the reading of a proclamation by President Biden. It was a very moving tribute.
Thank you for watching, and remember, Panthers are respectful, responsible, and prepared.
Go Big Blue!